Ciao, Amy. My mouth is watering at this display. So I love picnics. They're such a great way to spend the afternoon outside with the kids, or fingers crossed, eventually a socially distant outdoor hang with friends.
Thank you for letting me cook indoors today for the first time in a while. Oh, the irony of it being a picnic.
Absolutely. Okay, so it looks amazing already. Tell us what you've got there.
Well, in my little picnic hamper, of course you can use whatever you have at home. I have a bottle of wine. Come on, right? I have a beautiful focaccia. So this is, you know how a lot of restaurants and shops now have grab and go things? So you just get your olives and your cured meats, a little dessert. I have biscotti in the box. So really easy. And to complement all of this, I'm going to make a couple of hearty Italian-themed salads.
I am looking at the salads right now. They are mouth-watering. Let's make salad number one. What are we making?
Okay, this is a green bean salad with capers and an easy vinaigrette and a little shaved cheese on top. So to make the beans, you just blanch green beans, which means you boil them in water, salted water, for 3 or 4 minutes, then drain them, shock them under cold water, keeps them nice and green. Then all I'm going to do, put on some capers, some nice Italian parsley, and in this bowl I have some oregano and some Dijon mustard. I like the spicy one. I'm going to squeeze in some lemon, and then I'm just going to drizzle in my olive oil and whisk it together. You need the Dijon because that's what's going to emulsify the dressing. Easy peasy, right? You can do this.
Oh my gosh, this couldn't be more simple, and it's going to taste incredibly fresh because there aren't a lot of ingredients, but they're all good ones.
No, right? We want to keep things simple and hearty and sturdy. These are sturdy salads, right? No wilted lettuce on your picnic. And we just finished with the cheese. And just so people know, you get a nice Y peeler, you get the cheese, and that's how you get that restaurant quality look at home.
I'm trying the bean salad with my hands because it's that good.
So I have something to confess. I don't like pears, or so I thought until I recently tried a Bosque pear, because I love the flavor of pear but not the texture. This is a nice crisp pear. So the embarrassing part is when I was developing this recipe, I realized I don't know how to cut a pear because I never use them. So I called a friend. Isn't that weird? Like, is there a core on the inside? I don't even know. So I called a friend and she's like, you quarter it, you core it, and then you slice it. And that's what I've done here. So now we all know how to slice pears, even though I was probably the only one who didn't know how. I have pear, I have celery, I have toasted walnuts, and I have gorgonzola and a bit of thyme. So again, little surprises here and there. Instead of having a bunch of bottles, I made the dressing ahead of time, and this is also something you can do on your picnic so that your salads don't get soggy. Let's have the little mason jar of the dressing on the side. This one is Dijon and maple syrup, apple cider vinegar, and olive oil. So now we just pour it on here, and then we toss.
You pour and I'll snack. This is beautiful. And the thing I like about both these salads, Amy, is what you mentioned, the sturdiness. There's nothing worse than bringing, romaine lettuce and it's soggy. The fact that you put the dressing in a jar so you can just throw that on when you get to your location, it's perfect. Anything else we need to know about salad number two? Did you finish that one?
I feel like I finished. Well, we want to finish both with some finishing salt, right? Because even though there's a lot of fruit in here, and everything always needs seasoning, because you're going to taste it and you'll be like, it's missing something. It's missing salt.
Right.
Sometimes pepper too. And then you've got all you need in your sturdy Italian-themed salads. So you're ready to live La Dolce Vita, hopefully under a tree, maybe socially distanced. We'll see what happens. You know what it needs? It needs some wine, I think.
Of course it needs some wine. I love that.
It needs some wine.
Okay, we're going to put those recipes on our website that you just showed us, cityline.tv.